Every crime has a story. Some end with justice. Others remain forever unsolved. Tonight, we revisit the summer of 1969, when fear ruled Northern California and a young woman vanished into the night. Was she another victim of the Zodiac Killer? Or did her disappearance hide an even darker secret? Her name was Emily Carter. She was just 22 years old, a college student with dreams of becoming a journalist. On the evening of July 14, 1969, Emily left the diner in Vallejo after having coffee with friends. She promised she'd head straight home, but Emily never made it. Hours later, her car was discovered abandoned along a desolate stretch of road. The driver's door unlocked, her purse still on the passenger seat. No sign of a struggle and no sign of Emily. Police immediately suspected foul play. After all, this was the height of the Zodiac Killer's reign of terror. Northern California was living in fear of a predator who struck without warning, and Emily seemed to fit the profile. Investigators treated Emily's disappearance as another possible Zodiac attack. Search teams scoured the countryside. Dogs traced her scent a short distance from the car before it vanished completely. No witnesses, no evidence, and no trail. But then, detectives uncovered something that changed everything. In her apartment, hidden inside a shoebox, were a series of letters, not from a stranger, but from a man she knew all too well. Emily had been keeping a secret. She was involved in a relationship with her college professor, a married man nearly twice her age. The letters revealed both affection and conflict. In the final note Emily wrote, she hinted at ending the affair. She threatened that if he didn't leave his wife, she might reveal everything. For investigators, this discovery changed the story. Suddenly, Emily's disappearance didn't look like the work of a random serial killer. It began to look personal. The professor was brought in for questioning. He admitted the affair, but denied harming Emily. Still, his alibi had holes. He claimed he was home with his wife on the night Emily vanished. But his wife's statement was shaky, raising even more suspicion. Just as detectives began circling closer to Professor, something happened that threw the entire case into chaos. A letter arrived at the San Francisco Chronicle. It was written in the same handwriting that had terrified the Bay Area for months. The same strange symbols. The same taunting tone. She was not the first. She will not be the last. The signature was unmistakable. The Zodiac. Investigators were torn. Had the Zodiac claimed another victim? Or had the professor, a man desperate to escape suspicion, sent the letter himself to deflect blame? The case stalled. With no body, no physical evidence, and now conflicting theories, Emily Carter's disappearance faded into the growing list of unsolved crimes tied, directly or indirectly, to the Zodiac. Some detectives remain convinced Emily was another victim of one of America's most notorious serial killers. Others believe the truth was much closer to home, hidden behind a man's desperate secret. So, was Emily Carter the victim of the Zodiac, or the casualty of a secret affair gone wrong? More than 50 years later, the answer remains a mystery. But one thing is certain. Her story reminds us that in true crime, monsters are not always strangers in the night. Sometimes, they're the people closest to us. If you found this story chilling, subscribe to True Crime Storytelling for more dark mysteries, unsolved cases, and haunting crimes. And tell us in the comments, who do you believe took Emily Carter? The Zodiac or someone much closer? Thank you, Pascal Abuka.